to Soren, Skench, and Bubo at the St. Augie's Canyon. They watch from behind a rock as a patrol flies by, then quickly fly to a ledge. A few hours before the eclipse begins, Soren, Skench, and Bubo will sneak into the canyon with the Imbus. Just a little more, you two. What about there's no time. We'll have to sacrifice them. Move! The trio dashes to another ledge. The way out of the library hasn't been blocked, right? Of course not. Good. The trio zips into a small opening just above the library and land inside. Ah, my beautiful library. How I have missed you. It's certainly an impressive sight. Soren, this is where you and Gylfi learned to fly, right? Yeah. Gylfi and I had so much fun here. It was probably the only good thing about St. Augie's. I'm sure. I wish I could have known Grimble. He always sounds like such an amazing owl. He was certainly a terrific soldier. It's a shame he wasn't able to ignore the pleas of two little owlets. It's a shame that you blackmailed him by holding his maid and daughter hostage. That's enough, you two. Let's just hurry up and destroy these slugs. You're right, I'm sorry. Oh, but where will we be fleeing to once we destroy the flex? Should we really trust Skench? The Barrens. There are a few dead trees about 30 minutes away from a small lake. We'll keep the child there for the time being while the other guardians stay at the lake. Oh, and where will you two go? The lake, of course. My sister, Pelmore, and a few other guardians will protect the egg. I see. Of course not, but too bad you will never see the egg hatch. Skench flies at Soren. She will go for the kill without alerting anyone. Skench wants revenge. That is her nature. Bubo, drop the embers! Skench slashes at Soren. He dodges and flies around her, slashing Skench's back. As they fight, Skench taunts Soren. This reminds me of the day you and your little friend escaped. You two were always too smart for your own good. I still remember the rage, the pure, unadulterated hatred I felt as Grimble turned against me. The intoxicating feeling as I ended the Turnfeather's life. Ever since that horrible day, I have prepared to enact my revenge. I have imagined over and over and over again the thousands of ways I could make you both suffer. Finally, my night of vengeance shall arrive. The library alights as Bubo flies to the other exit. Soren doesn't follow. He just keeps fighting Skench. Soren, we have to get out of here. The pure ones will be here soon. Your brother will be able to feast on your flesh once I kill you, like I did the degenerate old owl. Shut up. What? I said shut up. Don't talk about Grimble. Don't talk about my brother. Just stop talking. A Pier 1 guard flies into the library. You, tell your masters that I am about to kill Soren for them. Tell them that the egg is amongst the trees of the Barrens, and that the guardians are at the lake. The guardians nod and fly away. Soren, come on! Poor little 12-1. Your little game ends here. Time for you to die. Say hi to Grimble for me. Skench flies around Soren and prepares to slash his back when the barn owl whips around and hits her into a stack of burning books. Say hi to Jet and Jet for me. Soren flies to Bubo and nods. They both fly out of the canyon with the pure ones on their tail. Follow them. Let them lead us to the guardians. Clud, I know where the trees and the barrens are. Allow me to gather our air. Very well. Take 3 pure ones with you. The rest of us will handle the guardians. Save Soren's heart for me. Of course. Naira and 3 other pure ones split from the group. Cut to the barrens where the other guardians, Sans, Twilight, Ruby, Gilfie, and Primrose, wait. Digger sees the pure ones right behind Bubo and Soren. There they are, right on schedule. It's just as you said, Digger. Sketch really did do exactly what you said she'd do. Little brother, this ends here. Look around you, for this will be your tomb. Clud, we don't have to fight. Please, if you would just tell me why you hate me, maybe we can fix this. Why do I hate you? Are you really that stupid? Think, lame brain. You and Daw always got along so well. You and Daw loved reading about the guardians and singing your ridiculous songs. Ma loved watching the moonrise and playing those stupid little games. And our sister, even though I could tolerate her, was still such a little mommy and daddy's girl. I tried to connect them. I asked them to sing me songs and tell me stories of war. I tried asking them to teach me to fight. I tried everything I could, but they just brushed me off. But you had their favor without even trying. From the moment you hatched, I could tell how much they loved you. When you got scared of a story I would tell you, they comforted you. When you cried because of one of my pranks, they scolded me and consoled you. You were obviously the preferred Owlet. Me, I was obviously born to the wrong family. Clud, I'm sorry. Don't bother apologizing. I made up my mind a long time ago. Today is the day you die. You're so wrong that it's adorable. Clud turns around and sees the others with their groups, forming a circle around the pure ones. We figured that we could keep you talking until the others got to here. That is your nature. It doesn't matter. We'll destroy you and retrieve the future ruler of the new Taito world. Give me 4, give me 5, I'll take you live. I'm a bad, bad owl. I'll make you dive. Make you howl for your mama and pop. Chase you around till you drop. Now you're gonna hear my thunder. Next you're gonna start to wonder. He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. The big bad owl, he don't scare. Several pure ones become dazed, allowing the other owls to begin slashing at them. Pure ones, pull it together and attack. The fighting continues. Cut to a small patch of dead trees. Martin and Sporn watch as the other guardians and Polymore prepare small fires around the trees. Is it truly wise to create fires around these dry trees? It's okay. We just need the fires for some embers and burning branches. But what if they catch the egg and Eglantine on fire? They're not close enough to the fires. Could you show me which tree they are in so I'll know which one to protect when the pure ones show up? I guess I could. Martin leads Sporn to a tree that has a moss curtain placed over the hollow. They're in there. I'll job is to protect Eglantine and the egg until the fight is over. Of course. You are very clever, grandson of Archelaus. It wasn't my plan. Ah, yes, of course. A signal is heard. The owls look and see Naira with her peer ones flying to them. Brace yourselves, soldiers. Kill the egg snatcher. Retrieve your future ruler. The eclipse is upon us. My queen, the egg is here. The egg is... Martin slashes at Sporn while Naira and Pellamore fly at each other. Egg, stay in the hollow. You need to protect the egg at all costs. The fighting continues. Cut to the first group as they continue to fight. Some Krull chase a group of Pier Ones to where Madame Plonk waits for them. One Pier One soldier prepares to attack her when Thora swoops into the soldier and tosses him to her sister, who quickly tosses the owl into another Pier One soldier that was sneaking up behind her. Those sisters smile at each other and ram into an owl that was fighting Guzzlerhead. Cut to the king and queen. They are fighting alongside Naga and some northern owls with Killian snakes on their backs. An enemy soldier dives down onto Naga when Gilfie and Digger grab the soldier by the wings and throw her to Bubo, who then slashes her on the face. Cut to Otilissa and Cleve as they fly away from a group of Pier Ones. They smile and give each other a small nod before pairing and letting Fretha, Ruby, and Doc tear through the group. Sylvana flies by with Elvin and Doc. They are revealed to have Killian snakes on their backs, which bite several Pier Ones, causing them to plummet to the ground. Cut to Soren and Clud as they trade blows with their battle claws. Clud slashes at Soren's wing, which he dodges and counters by slashing at his face. Clud shakes off the pain and begins to overpower his brother when they hear Twilight chanting behind them. I've had enough of your vulture culture. Now hustle on, you stink-butt birds. Hustle on and hear my words. You're cowards and I'll slice you up, then feed you to the wolves for sup. You got splat 4 brains. You gizzards are lame, and now you're going to play my game. Twilight rams into Clud and flies in front of Soren. Lucky hit. Don't think your little poems are going to distract me. Oh, that poem wasn't for you. I don't give poems to insignificant pebble brains. You think words will get to me? How juvenile. I'm not some little owlet. Could have fooled me. You know, I was pretty scared when I heard about a group that was worse than Sadati's. We were all scared of this group we dubbed as the You Only Wish. I trained. I prepared. Then, the day finally came to meet the monster that we feared so much. Must say, I was pretty underwhelmed. The Pier Ones were decent soldiers, I guess, but their leader was just a little owlet playing war. Skinch and Sporn, they were stupid, but I at least felt a conviction in their beliefs. You, though, you don't believe in anything your group preaches. You just view the whole thing as a fun little game where you can make your little playmates do whatever you want. You're nothing but a weak little owlet. I'm not weak. You're the weakest owl here. Everyone here believes in what they're fighting for. But you don't believe in anything other than playing soldier. That's why you hate Soren so much. It's not because he was the favorite. It's because he was stronger than you, and you hated that. You hated that you were so weak compared to the rest of your family. I am not weak. Clud lunges at Twilight. Cut to Martin's group. Naira and Polymore are trading blows. Polymore quickly flies into Naira over and over again, repeatedly scratching at her. Gemma and the other guardians fight against the Pier 1 soldiers, and Martin swipes at Sporn with a burning branch. Naira manages to slash at Polymore's wing and prepares to strike her in the face when Gemma slashes her back. You. I've always hated you. I won't let you hurt Pelly. Leave us be. The mud is my sister. I will decide her fate. What? You broke the vow of sisterhood when you betrayed us. If you would just let us help. I don't need any help from a mutt and her pack of impure inbreds. The trio continues to exchange blows. Martin chases Sporn around the tree that Eglantine is hiding in, just as the lunar eclipse begins. Soon the new king of the Owl Kingdoms will be born. He shall rid the world of all conflict. He shall rid the world of all knowledge. Soon all owls will be the same. But surely you'll die. The pure ones want the Tatos to be the sole species of birds in the world. They won't keep you around once they have what they want. Let them. What have the other birds ever done for me? All they do is fight in the little wars over stupid little things that don't even matter in the end. They kill innocent owls, force them to fight with no thought to themselves. Nothing about you matters in war. When you're a soldier, no one cares about your opinion. When you're a soldier, no one cares about your feelings. When you're a soldier, no one cares that you slowly die inside. Argelius gave me hope. He promised to create a world where there'd be no more fighting, no more awful feelings. Everyone would be the same in every way. St. Augies might be dead, but the stream will live on. With the pure ones. You're a coward. Ethelred always taught me that in order for us to appreciate the good in our lives, we have to let the bad times pass. Isn't it cruel to force owls to feel pain so they may feel joy? With the pure ones using our methods, death can no longer bring us pain. It will no longer affect us. We will be blissfully unaware of hardships. Because there is death, we appreciate life. War reminds us to appreciate times of peace. Hate is the key to remembering to feel love. Sadness reminds us why joy feels so good. A life without hardships means that the good feelings will die soon. They need each other to exist. Why? Because if we never felt pain, then why should we feel joy? If pain doesn't exist, then what is there to feel good about? That's why we fight, so that owls can live and experience these feelings until they die. Martin stabs Sporn in the chest and throws him into a tree, setting the tree on fire. As he had released the branch along with Sporn. This causes the tree to light on fire. No, Eglantine! What's going on? The egg! Eglantine! They're burning. I can't get them out. No, the sacred orb. You will pay for that. You'll have to catch us first, traitor. Polymore slashes at Naira and flies off with Martin and Gemma in tow. The pure ones follow them. Get back to Twilight and Clud. The two owls continue to fight as they ascend higher and higher into the sky. Soren tries to follow them, but he's intercepted by a group of pure ones. Clud and Twilight fly higher and higher into the clouds. Both begin to pant the higher they go. Twilight dives into a cloud, prompting Clud to fly up through it. His vision begins to grow fuzzy as he searches for Twilight, till he finally blacks out and begins to plummet to the ground. The soldiers stop fighting and watch as Clud falls faster and faster toward the lake. Just as Naira and the others arrive on the scene, Clud opens his eyes and starts to recover when Twilight slams into his back with his talons and drives him into the lake. Ezzelrib sees this and flashes back to when he and his brother fought, ending in him slamming his brother into a body of water. Back in the present day, Clud's head swivels back and looks into Twilight's cold, angry eyes. Just as they are about to hit the water, Twilight pulls away and watches as Clud plummets below the water's surface, then floats back up, completely still. Twilight looks at Soren, who can only stare at his brother's lifeless body in disbelief. Clud, no! Pure Ones, to me! Don't let them get away! The Pure Ones fly away. Pellamore tries to follow them, but Naga stops her. Father! Pelly, you know who was chosen to be her end. That is the one thing that's set in stone. Your life is not set in stone. When one tries to change something set in stone, they die, I know. Let us head back to the tree and celebrate our victory. Very well. Guardians, Owls of the North, Kral, and the Talons of Hul, the King and I humbly thank you for your assistance in battle, and we hope to depend on you again in the future. To commemorate our alliance, we ask that you join us at the tree for a feast. Thora, you should join us too. Please, it's been so long since the last time you sat there at one of my concerts. Alright. I'll stay for one song. Now stop giving me the pouty eyes. Raise you. Madame Plonk raises her head with her sister behind her, causing the other owls to laugh. Cut to the others. Later. Soren, Gylfie, and Digger fly up to Twilight. Twilight, that was a really big thing that you did back there. I still can't believe that you really, why did you do it? I should've. I already told you. I have your back. That means I do the things you can't. You were planning that, weren't you? I at least wanted to crack at him. How long were you planning on doing it for Soren? I don't know, since we found out he was Metalbeak. I wasn't exactly planning how he'd die or anything. I just knew I wanted to crack at him. Well, thanks. Don't mention it. Well, look at that. We're finally at the tree. And look who's waiting for us. The quartet smile as they see Egiltine and a few Kral fly around the tree. Mrs. P is on Egiltine's back. Soren! Everyone! Egg! Are you okay? Did the Pure Ones attack? No, we're fine. The child hatched just as the lunar eclipse ended. Yeah, we had the first bug ceremony, but I figured we could bend the rules and have the first centipede ceremony when you got back. Anyways, what happened? Well, thanks to Martin, Naira thinks that you and her egg are dead. Good. What else? I got rid of Clud. He won't bother you anymore. Truly? Blunt as ever. So, Clud's really gone. Yep. Pellamore replies. But Naira is still out there. Once the celebration is over, I'm going back out and finding her. But your father said that doesn't mean I can't imprison her until the time is right. Time only says who will kill her, not how or when. Oh, okay, but, well, when you do, maybe you could, let us help. Sure. Come on, let's party already. The owls laugh and follow Twilight to the landing area, where a lone owlet waits for them. The others leave while the barn owls and snakes surround them. Is this? Say hello to Corinne. Hi, I'm your Uncle Soren. Can you say Uncle Soren? Uncle Soren. I did it. Mrs. P and me. I did it. Yeah, you did. You did do it. He has Claude's eyes. The owls turn around to see Marilla and Noctis behind them. Ma, da. They're your grandma and grandpa. Can you say grandma and grandpa? Grandma? Grandpa? That's right. You're so smart. Soren, Eagletine, you've made us proud. And Mrs. P, thank you for taking care of them. You've all grown so much. I missed you so much. We missed you too, little bug. About Claude. Don't worry, Soren. You did well. I wish we could stay, but we do need to go. But you just got here. Scrooms have trouble manifesting in non-spiritual places or away from where they passed. This is likely all they can manage. That's correct, but don't cry. We'll be watching over you until it is time for you to return home with us. Until then, continue to make us proud. Goodbye, Mrs. P, Eagletine, Soren. Take care, Corinne. Bye. Marilla and Noctis vanish just as Gilfie joins them. Hey, the concert's about to start. Primrose got a big old centipede for Corinne to mention on during the song. Okay. Corinne, want to eat a centipede and listen to the big pretty harp? Yay! Eagletine picks up Corinne while Mrs. P slithers onto Soren's back. Cut to the musical. Eagletine gives the owlet a centipede. He's about to eat it when he sees that Soren's still sad, prompting him to tear the bug in half and give the other half to his uncle. Soren gives his sister and Mrs. P a surprised look before eating the centipede with his nephew. Madame Blanc flies in. Mrs. P and other snakes begin to fly the harp as the owl sings, while the film draws to a close. Night is done, gone to the moon, gone to the stars.